Today in the tasting mobile, I take down some tendies. You guys have seen me take down the chicken nuggets already. Now it's time to step up a notch and find the best fast food tendy. So we are going to split this video into two parts. Day one here, we are going to try 5 places. And those 5 places are going to be Sonic, Long John Silver's, Arby's, Burger King, and we're finishing with Bojangles. You'll get the ones that we will do on day 2 in the follow-up video. I do want to apologize ahead of time. What you're not going to see is those regional classics that are not in the Maryland area. So we're talking about Culver's, Zaxby's, and Raising Cane's to be the most prominent. And that hurts my soul a little bit. I lived in Oklahoma for a while, and Raising Cane's be putting out some fire chicken tenders, but they're not gonna be part of this. In addition, some places that used to have chicken tenders don't anymore, like McDonald's, and there are a few that like just don't have tenders, even though you would think they do. They don't. Checkers too. But with that said, that's enough of the nonsense. Let's move on to our first locale. We are starting off this journey with Sonic. Definitely an underdog in the chicken tender game. Let's see what it do though. Oh, take a little zoomy zoom. These shapes are strange. I also ordered 3. I don't know how I got 5. I think I paid more though, so that makes sense. But this is not looking particularly appetizing, friends. But let's take a bite and see. It could be a surprise. Nah, that is not a good start. They clearly have no interest in creating a fire chicken tender. I will say this again about Sonic. Amazing drinks, amazing slushies, amazing shakes. But their food leaves me disappointed almost every time. So we are starting first out of 10 places overall. This is getting like a 2.
That's nasty.
It is not good. I will not order this again under any circumstances. So Sonic, you're getting a 2. Let's move on. Spot number 2. We got Long John Silver's. Now, this is a TJacks on Snacks first in my life. I have never eaten at Long John Silver's. I'm not much of a seafood person, and I had no idea they had chicken. But let's take a little zoom in here. This breading looks good. We got, let me expose her for all she's worth here. Look at that. I would assume they have the exact same breading for their fish and chicken, and they just throw a little chicken breast or chicken thigh in there. But let's see. I'm optimistic about this. It is hot, straight out the fryer. Fingers already greased up here. All right, let's do this. That breading is oh my God. What have I been doing? This is incredible. Definitely better than Sonic. It's incredibly juicy. I like the crispy exterior. We're gonna get to some later that I feel like are not very crispy and it's gonna hurt them. But this is fantastic. Long John Silver's, you're doing things. I am gonna give this a solid 8.5. This is good stuff from the good old LJS. I may be a visitor in the future. Next up, I know this is going to cause some controversy. I don't know if they're exactly tendies, but we're trying the chicken fries. I needed a nice round number of 10 across the 2 days, so don't get too mad. Let's open it up here. All right, these are definitely not tenders, but they're gonna count. I haven't had a chicken fry since they hit the market, but if I remember correctly, these things are fire. Seasoning on point. These are good. By far, as I get the focus here, by far the most seasoned up tender so far. Tender, air quotes. With that said, it's not as good as the Long John Silver's because it's a little soggy. I mentioned before, if I'm eating fried chicken, whether it's a tender, whatever, the exterior needs to be crunchy, crispity crunchy. This kind of just has sog, like you would get if you heat up like a nugget in the microwave, which I'm not going to say they did or not, but take that for what it's worth. They do have this cute little sauce container here. That's pretty sick. But I'm going to give this, these are solid 6. The chicken fries are getting a 6. Do not come at me that they shouldn't be in this competition. And we're going to move on. Next up, we just pulled through Arby's, promoting the Just Dance here. Interesting choice. I've been a fan of Just Dance in the past. I've known to drop a little bit of a boogie woogie woogie from time to time. Let's zoom in on these. These so far look like the most traditional chicken tender. So if you're going and you think of your mind, what does a chicken tender look like? This is what it looks like. So we're probably gonna be in the 5 range here, but maybe it blows me out of the park. Let's see. Also, I think you gotta order these off the kids menu. I don't think they were on the regular menu. Exactly what I thought. This is what you think of when you think of a chicken tender, right? It's good. You can't really go wrong with like an average chicken tender, but you can get one of these like when you go to IHOP, Denny's, any of those kind of run-of-the-mill places. So this is getting exactly a 5. This is like your traditional, if you're just looking for a normal chicken tendy at a decent price. Yes, I'm talking in a mouthful. Go to Arby's. We drove a little bit to get here. Last spot on day 1, we got the Bojangles. Now, second time I've eaten here. First time was on a road trip. I wasn't that impressed, if we're being honest. Hopefully this time we'll have different results. So we got a lot happening in this box, so we're just gonna focus on the tender. And we got the tenderoni here, looking traditional, looking a little bit like the Arby's. We got a little tiny, looks like nug happening here. I think there's a mixture. There's a nug tender mixture here, if you can see that. So we're gonna bite the tenderoni here. Ooh. That's good stuff. So the actual chicken at Bojangles compared to Arby's, like the internal white or dark meat, is way better. The outside crust is very similar. But it's good. Can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth. I don't think it's better than Long John Silver's though. That Long John Silver's breading was next level. So I will give Bojangles a solid 7.2. 7.2. It was decent. I heard the other things in this box, including the Bowberry stuff, is fire though. So I'm about to hit that up after this. So that wraps up the first 5 places on the hunt for the best fast food chicken tender. We will be bringing the next 5 places up in an upcoming video, so look out for that. But so far, Long John Silver, shockingly in the lead. But we got major powerhouses coming up, including Popeyes, KFC, and Chick-fil-A. So we'll see if Long John Silver's would take home the gold after part 2. Until then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, all those good things. Also, check out the donation in the bottom if you can help. And Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays.